What's up, boys? Welcome to the UFC Des Moines Weigh-In After Party. You are listening to Just My 2 Cents. What is going on, boys? What are y'all doing? It is May 2nd, 2025. It is a beautiful day on the Eastern Shore. Nice, sunny, breezy, ain't a cloud in the damn sky. The grass is freshly cut. Was trying to say all that at the same time like a fucking dumbass, but yeah, the grass is freshly cut. I can see it from right here, dude. They striped that thing real nice. Yeah, man, feels good to be alive. Feels good to be live again. Once again, shout out to you guys. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. It's the Weigh-In After Party for UFC Des Moines, like I said. And it has been a pretty good week and a half as far as picks and betting and sports. It's been not too bad, man. I've had worse weeks. How about them O's, dude? How about them fucking Vegas Golden Knights taking care of the Wild? How about the O's taking care of the fucking Yankees, dude, winning only our fucking second series win of the season, but it's against the Yankees, dude. So that's what's up. It's kind of tight. But yeah, went 2-0 with my bets yesterday. Been going pretty light, trying to keep it to like a hockey bet and a baseball bet a day, but went 2-0 yesterday. Had a little Knights and Avalanche parlay. That game was fucking insane, dude. The Stars Avalanche game was fucking nuts. The Stars had no business winning that game. They were down 2-0. They scored 4 goals in one fucking period, and they still lost. That was just the universe. But that was crazy. I was pretty fortunate to cash that, honestly. But I hit that, and then I hit the Cubbies. Today, I'm betting the Braves. I'm going super duper light today. One bet, not betting hockey. It's just both of those games fucking skew me out. But I am betting the Braves on the money line plus 150, a couple bucks on that. But that's it. I'm going to do a couple shout outs, but there is a UFC card coming up. We are going to talk about that. I'm going to drop the links here soon. But I'm going to get settled in, man. I'm drinking my coffee, ripping the binger. Got some early lemon berry and lemon splash. Kind of blended that up together in the grinder. So I'm going to see what that fucking do. Let's see what it fucking do in the chat, though. Joe Todaro said, this motherfucker better not be late, bro. I'll make a fucking post for this guy. This fucking guy. You see this fucking 2 cents guy over here? I make a fucking post for this guy. He says, I'm going to move the fucking podcast back, Joe. He says, okay, bro, I'm going to be here. And he's fucking there and you don't show up. You're right, Joey. I'm late. But I'm here. Actually, I'm early compared to what I was supposed to do the stream at. It was supposed to be 2:30 stream, or 2:15. So technically I'm a little early for that, but from the time I changed it to, yes, technically I'm late for that, so sorry. Piccolo Pulwesi Sulawesi. Hey. Peruvian prayer. Let's pray for Bolaños. Oh, Gaston Bolaños. Yeah, I'm sure Joey would love to say a prayer with you for Bolaños. Definitely going to talk about him and some other Peruvian fighters. And we're going to talk about this card in general. I'm going to go through the whole card. I'll drop the links for Moiz, Joey, Mick, anybody else that wants to come through, Aaron the doggy, anybody else, man, just let me know. But yeah, dude, it's been a pretty good week, man. It's a nice day outside. Great. I don't need prayers. I don't need luck. I just need them to say go. It's a bold claim. Nah, man, that's a tough fight for me, dude. That's been one of the fights where I don't think I've officially made my pick. I'm going to do that today. I'm going to officially make my pick for that fight today. But before I do all that shit, I got to do some shout outs, man. Shout out to my dude Big Show Picks for the visual quality of this channel. Without him, there would be none. It'd be a blank screen in my dumbass avatar. That'd be it. That's what it was for a while. So shout out to him for making some overlays for your boy and some backgrounds and shit. So yeah, appreciate it. Speaking of big show picks and Joey DFS, who's right there in the chat, about to be on the stream here soon. Well, at least I hope. I don't want to speak for him, but speaking of big show and Joey and Mills and the birthday boy, Billy Briz, the GOAT, as people like to call him. Shout out to him. Happy birthday, Billy. In case you ain't seen it, it is pinned to my fucking profile, but in case you haven't seen it, just to let y'all fucking know, we fucking destroyed UFC Kansas City as a podcast. Get fucking swept, dude. Yeah, me and Joey and Billy and the boys whooped up on UFC Kansas City. Swept the car with the parlays. I had a great night as far as picks. Inching up towards that 65%, which has always been my goal. Had a winning night with bets, dude. Cashed my parlay. Cashed a couple parlays. Hit this one you see here, right dead, smack bullseye in the center. Nailed that and also hit Malcolm Wellmaker, Matt Schnell, and Ian Machado Gary for a little bit extra. But yeah, man, shout out to the boys on the podcast. That is the Locker Room Talk podcast that you can listen to every Tuesday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Pub Sports Radio. Sorry, I was trying to get to that. I'm not good at toggling between media assets and such. But yeah, man, shout out to the whole fucking pub. Jimmy is live right now. Was in there a little earlier. There it is. Kicked ass. Shout out to the boys. There's a new episode up right now. Make sure y'all check it out. It was a good episode. I'm feeling pretty good about this card too, man. I'm not going crazy with it, but I kind of like UFC Des Moines for betting a little bit. Been on a little bit of a streak. And I'm looking to keep it going, man. So yeah, I had good picks. Heading in the right direction. Good bets. And because it's been, I want to say like maybe over a month of this, I am so happy and proud to say that for the first fucking time this year, your old bud TC is finally above water. Finally have a little bit of a couple dollars of profit to show for myself. All these underdogs that I've hit and all these other dumbass bets finally have something to show for my work. So yeah, happy to announce that. I pat myself on the back there, but nah, man, it's just fucking. I didn't know, man. I didn't know if I was going to get back to it. I'd kind of like resigned myself till I was just going to be a fucking losing year. And it might end up being that way, but nah, fuck that shit, dude. I'm going to keep this shit going. I'm going to do what I did last year, except I'm not going to fuck it up. I was heading towards double-digit units of profit last year, and then I started fucking around with Contender Series and some other bullshit, but that ain't going to happen this year, man. I'm going to keep this going. I'm going to keep on climbing up with the boys. Joey says Bolaños by KO. Yeah! What up, General? Shout out to my dude, Alex Ramirez, the General. Salute. We really did, man. We about to make Des Moines our bitch, too. We about to fucking hoe UFC Des Moines for real. All right, man. Let me get my shit together. I'm going to take another fucking rip and another sip, and we'll just see what's up. Shout out to the 4 people, now 3 people in the chat. Somebody left. Fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I got a couple bets. I've made most of my picks. I need to make them for the contest. Again, shout out to the whole fucking pub. On pubsportsradio.com, you can sign up for a weekly UFC contest. It's free. It's pretty fucking easy to sign up for. And Jeff Slaughter is still giving out cash prizes to the winner. So shout out to the boss man. And yeah, shout out to the contest, man. Shout out to Swig for having it up and running now. And yeah. Yeah. I got pretty close last I can't remember exactly how I ended up, but I had good picks, but dude, speaking of Big Show, I think he got every fight right and he still didn't win. So it's not necessarily easy to win. It's just easy to sign up for and it's free. So do that shit. Now, couple disclaimers. It's just for entertainment and fun. Games of chance. It's not gambling or financial advice. Tail at your own risk. If I say anything crazy, it's my opinion and my opinion alone. So, there was not a weigh-in stream per se for the weigh-ins, so I didn't fucking watch them. And I don't know if I want to waste too much time talking about them or thinking about them. So, honestly, man, I know it says weigh-in after party. I mean, technically it is. It's after the weigh-ins, dude. It's a fucking party. Five dude party. Fucking sausage fest. But yeah, I mean, it says weigh-in after party. I didn't watch the fucking weigh-ins, but who fucking cares? Y'all tell me, man. I did. The only thing I saw was Corey and Figgy on the scales, and Corey looked worse to me. Like neither of them look great, but what about all that fucking shit? Those old ass Figgy photos that they took at the beginning, like probably right when they announced the fucking fight. And yeah, of course the dumbasses fucking run with it. But yeah, he looks shredded. Looks way healthier than he does. Like he still has a rough cut, but it ain't nearly like what it was to flyweight, obviously. Now, I'm gonna talk about that fight for sure. But I think it's a pretty good main event. A lot of people talking crazy about it, but we will certainly get into it. Trying to think. Chat blowing up. What up, Bo? What are you doing? Oh yeah, man, and shout out to Joey again for the I actually hit a fucking PFL bet. It's a fucking miracle, boys. I cashed a I don't know if it's Simon or Simeon Powell and Shoeface parlay. So shout out to Joey for the Simeon Powell leg. He was super confident, and yeah, he fucked Albertson up, dude. And yeah, so shout out to him. That was nice to cash that. Bo says my ass is chapped. Shout out to Joey for rubbing it in. That's what he's there for, man. Fucking dickhead. Just typical fucking just East Coast tough guy dickhead, bro. It's gotta be a fucking stereotype. Fucking bully, dude. My power went out in the middle of the night, so I said, fucking chill to my neighbors. Nice. Fuck the weigh-ins. Who cares? That's kind of where I'm at. That's kind of the fucking time I'm on, dude. I don't really care enough this week. Yeah, I think so. Great. I wish I would have put more money on Phil Davis. Yeah, Phil Davis fucked what's his name up. Who was he fighting again? I can't remember. I can't even remember. He knocked him out though. Just like the weigh-ins, it's not that important. But nevertheless, Wilkinson, that's right. Tom Wilkinson. It was like a left hook, right hand. Dropped him against the fence, and then some follow-up ground and pound. Yeah, okay. I'll go on my rants here, and then I'll just let the boys kind of give their takes and do their thing and try not to cut anybody off. I'll just give my little rants and fucking bullshit right now. Yep, there you go. Okay. One of these bets, I mean, I believe in both of these to varying degrees of confidence. I mean, I believe in all my bets. I mean, I would hope that everyone that makes a bet believes in it. It doesn't mean it's going to hit necessarily, but you know, there's obviously always like a scale, right? Where you're like, I'm super confident in this dude, less confident in that, whatever. So yeah, the first one I made, and this could be a huge value trap, but man, like, I don't know, dude. I'm not saying Corey shouldn't be the favorite. Davison's 37. He'll be 38 in December. I think Corey will have the speed advantage. Corey will definitely have the output advantage. Footwork, yes. I think that's where his advantages end. Well, I'll say like wrestling top pressure. I'll say that like his top game is probably a little bit stronger than Figgy's, but I give Figgy the power edge. I give him the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu edge. I give him the championship experience edge. I kind of give him the intangibles, dude. And it just seems like what's irritating me a little bit about this is that what I've heard from every single capper and hotshot gambler on this fight and on the timeline too is everyone is so goddamn cocksure that Corey Sandhagen is going to slice and dice Figgy, just slash him to fucking ribbons. But don't none of those fucking cowards have the nutsack to lay the hammer. Because what every single one of them is doing is going, dude, how does Figgy win this fight? And then they go, well, that line, yeah, that line's a little wide, terp to turtly terp, and then their fucking sack shrivels up. So which one is it, dude? I think, Davison, you're giving me that kind of money on a former champion that fucking cracks and is a super duper opportunistic submission grappler. Yeah. And I'm super duper biased. So know that. Anybody that's new to this channel that watches this, I'm sure that's a fucking joke, but if anybody new does come across this channel and watches this, I'm a fucking Figgy stan. So know that. Take that with a big old fucking salt lick. Like, it's 1A, 1B with him and Pantoja for like my favorite flyweight. It's Pantoja right now, but obviously he's reigning supreme. And might continue to for a little bit. Maybe. But yeah, I'm super biased towards Figgy. But dude, it's for a reason, man. Like, I thought he's looked in ways like more impressive than Corey has against similar opponents recently. And like Cody Garbrandt, never been subbed before. Who subbed him? Cheeto Vera, the tough. What is every Cheeto Vera breakdown like? He's so tough, dude. Cheeto's so fucking tough. Who is the only fucking person to sit him down? It ain't Corey Sandhagen. So yeah, you're giving me a moment winner, a dude that I think has the. People are fucking crazy talking about Corey having the finishing upside. I mean, watch him knock Figgy out, but I don't think so, dude. I don't think so, man. Like, yes, Jan hurt him. Jan fucking hurt Corey too. Jan sat Corey down. Figgy's tough, dude. He's tough. He hits hard as fuck. He's super opportunistic in the grappling, like I said. So, yeah, you're giving me plus 30 on him? Oh, yeah. It might be a sucker's bet, but this fucking sucker took it. Fuck it. Not going crazy, half unit, but like, I feel like Corey Sandhagen stands have a fucking excuse. I don't make excuses for Figgy. Like, Brandon Moreno is his nemesis. Like, they each have had each other's number at points, but like, it was just a tough match. Like, they just matched up well together. Sometimes Moreno got it done. Sometimes Figgy got it done. But like, other than that, and Jussier Formiga, those are his only losses, dude. And like, Sandhagen, other than Song, like, his wins are good, but none of them are like that much. It's not that much more impressive than Figgy's resume. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Corey's never touched. This is the other thing. Corey's never touched gold. I honestly don't think he will. People always like go on and on about Sandhagen is like this uncrowned champion. Like, oh, when Corey does this, he's going to do this. And then what happens? He comes up short in a step up. And Figgy's never lost 2 in a row. Guess who has? Corey Sandhagen. I think there's stupid value on Figgy. And again, all these fucking hot shots so goddamn sure that fucking Corey's going to do this. A fucking decisionator is going to do this, that, and the third to a former champion that still fucking got it. Nah, dude. I think it's going to be a split. If Figgy loses it, so be it. I think he's got a chance to win it, though. And I think people are really fucking counting Figueiredo out of this. But again, they're doing it out of both sides of their mouths. They're like, they don't have the scrotum to fucking lay the hammer on the Corey money line. So they're going to try and get greasy with the props. So, like, I guess I don't hate Sandhagen by decision, Sandhagen by split, fight-ins and split. I don't hate that at all. Just like, Sandhagen isn't Jan, dude. Jan fucked him up too. So, like, I don't think he's going to do what like Corey doesn't fight like that. If some dude's got power, like Corey, like, I don't know, he went to a close split with Lineker and got cracked. Like, he doesn't always, like, the Song performance is like the outlier, I would say. Like, other than that, dude, it's fights where Corey is either much younger or has like a crazy striking advantage. I don't like, he's younger, yeah, but it's like, what, maybe 5 years. It's not an insane age gap. It's not a 10-year like Figgy on his last leg. I thought he's looked pretty damn good at flyweight. I mean, at bantamweight, and like, it's been pretty easy to cap, honestly. So yeah, give me Figgy here. Like that, but I hear that all the time. This is going to be Corey's coming out party. Like, how many times have we said that? And there's an excuse every single time. Oh, this happened in the Umar fight. This how, like, Rob Font hurt him, dude. Like, this line's disrespectful. So yeah, like, yeah, put your fucking money where your mouth is with Corey, but no one's gonna do it. No one's gonna fucking do it. No one has the scrote to lay the hammer on Sandhagen, but everyone is talking all this spicy shit about what he's gonna do to Figgy. Ho shit. Ho shit. But yeah, like, well, but there's like, yeah, I am a fan, but it's for a reason. Like, I think he has a chance here for a reason. And it's not just my blind fandom. I laid out what I think it is. Corey is not some iron chin dude. He throws out a lot of volume and leaves himself open. People are like, his defense is, nah, dude. That's bullshit. He got hurt by Lineker. He got hurt by Rob Font. He got dropped by Piotr Jan. So, like, everyone wants to talk about Figgy's defensive shortcomings. And, like, fair enough, man. He gets hit. He stands there. He's kind of plotting and, like, Terminator style, like, take one to give one. I get it. But, like, people try and act like Corey is this, like, he's just on another level. He's changing striking. And I think that is a fucking crock of shit. I think Corey is a little bit overhyped. And I think this is a little bit disrespectful to Figgy. Everything is possible in your life if you believe. That's it, dude. Homie Noah, thank you, because I almost let me take a fucking little rip. And here, this is another thing, dude. Man, hold up. Corey is a fucking cheese dick, dude. I don't know who told that dude he was funny, but bro, you're not. It is cringy. This fucking little vlog series, like these little skits of his, that ain't it, bro. Like, knock it off, dude. This whole like, oh, I'm cool now. Like, no, I'm not a nerd. I fucking do drugs. Like, I eat boomers. Am I cool now, guys? Like, that's the kind of fucking vibe I'm getting from Corey now. Like, he's trying a little bit too hard to be cool and fit in. And like, no, I'm marketable. Hey, look at me. I'm fucking taking psychedelics in Colorado. Like, you're about fucking 20 years late on that, dog. But yeah. Yeah, I got a little triggered there, huh? Yeah, Bo, I think you're a fucking closeted Sandhagen stan, dude. That's my assertion. God, what does he say? Fuck. Of course I would fuck that up. God, what does he say in that episode? I submit that you are a closeted Corey Sandhagen fan, because this is this, like, again, are you betting on Corey, Bo? Are you fucking dropping a boatload on Sandhagen? I'm just curious. I'm not like trying to goad you into it. Like, I respect you. I respect your fucking capping and your fucking predicting ability. Let's not get that conflated. I'm just asking. I don't need to clean my bong hole. All right? Clean my butthole, dude. I clean my bong hole. They're all clean. This is the first bowl that I've smoked out of this one. I'm not even halfway through it. I clean it every 2 bowls. Know that, Bo. But yeah. I tell you what I did see. I saw a drain Corey Sandhagen on the scales looking worse than Figgy Fig. That's what I know. I wanted to trade him for Rug. Yeah, so what's the action, Bo? Max bet on Sandhagen? Is that what we're talking? Nothing? Nathan? No, Corey win a decision. That is, if I had to like objectively say, that's the most likely. But not by much, man. I think that happens like 5 or 6 out of 10 times. I think this fight's pretty close to a pick 'em, and I just don't think Sandhagen is worlds above Figgy, and that's what that line says. I don't think Corey covers that line. I really don't. I do not think Corey's. I can say that pretty confidently. I don't think Corey covers that line. I think this fight ends in split. But I've ranted enough for this, because that's not even, dude. Like, Figgy isn't even my most confident bet, dude. Fuck yeah. Corey's gonna strangle him. Okay. Hey, maybe a club and sub if he like hits him with a knee or something. He's gonna try and hit him with a knee though. Catch a fucking overhand left. Stumble his fucking goofy ass. We'll see though, man. Best of luck. All right, I'm gonna press on though because I spent too much time ranting. But and again, like, I didn't even plant my flag on Figgy. This is who I planted my flag on. Daniel Marcos is about to do the fool on Montel Jackson. I have this is like the craziest revisionist history, dude. People are talking so crazy about Daniel Marcos and trying to big up the fucking most mid-row fucking wins I've never seen. People act like Damon Blackshear is more of a like crazy good win. It's just not, dude. None of Jackson's wins are that crazy. Julio Arce is like a pretty good win, but dude, that's it, man. Marcos fucks every single one of those other guys up, including Julio Arce. Like this is kind of disrespectful, man. Like, and I'll tell you what, this is another one that's funny too. Oh, the irony. I think a lot of this, I don't know this because I don't know much, but this is what I suspect. I suspect that a lot, like a sizable portion of the Montel Jackson backers are the same ones that were all over Damon Blackshear's nutsack in that fight. And then he starched him. That was not a shocker to me. I fucking knew that was going to happen. So Jackson knocks him out like I predicted and suspected. But all the fucking Damon Blackshear backers were like, just like fucking Andy Bernard mind blown gif, like, holy shit. So now they're all over Jackson. He's too low volume. I think he's going to get tuned up in this fight, man. I just don't think I think it's a market overcorrection. That's what I think. Yeah, give me Daniel Marcos here. Flag planted, dude. Shout out to the birthday boy Billy Briz. He did the producing this week on the podcast. So shout out to him for the flag planting shit. It was didn't miss a beat. And yeah, I'm gonna make a post, I think. Make it official. But yeah, man. Give me Marco. Give me I think when people are trying to shit on Davy Grant and Yanez wins and big up wins over Damon Blackshear and Hani Yaya and JP Bays. How do that work, bro? Like, how do that even work? Make that fucking dumbass shit make sense. Nah, I think there's stupid value on Marcos. And I don't think he's getting slumped with one left hand. He's tough, dude. Damon Blackshear just learned how to strike. Marco's been doing that shit. JP Bays is chinny as fuck. Don't know how to strike worth the fuck. Hani Yaya, I never known how to strike. Like, come on, man. This is crazy. Give me Marcos. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. No bet, though? I know you do. I know you do, smart mouth. What up? Long time no see, dude. Like, so no bet? I know you like to give me a fucking hard time. Are you betting? Like I said, always respect and respect to you too, Lobby, but I ask it again, sir. To you, Lobby, CDQ, Bo, anybody else. I have not seen a fucking. I'm not saying it has to be a fucking Trent like mortal mega max, but like people are so confident on Corey Sandhagen and they just ain't fucking laying the lumber, dude. The money just hasn't been where people's mouths are. And man, I'm not putting a ton on Figgy, so like my mouth is usually like more than what my money is on, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Now, like I don't think Brett Johns is a great loss. Ricky Simone, that loss isn't aging incredible either. Just saying, man. People count Marcos out of this fight are fucking crazy. People count Figgy out of that fight are fucking nuts. Now, shout out to the 7 people in the building. This is my 2-piece for this week. Like I said this on Tuesday. I'll say it again today. Santiago Ponzinibbio. Hold on a second, man. Hold up. Sorry, boys. A little stuffy up here. I had to turn the fan on. Turn the AC on, get the air moving a little bit. Apologies. I need to get my fucking mind moving a little bit more with some weed and perhaps another sip of coffee. It's before 3, so I can get away with that. Shout out to the 7 people in the building. Like I said, I'm about to dive into this parlay a little bit, and then I'm going to drop the link. And like I said, man, I'm going to try to just hang back this week. I'll let the boys do their thing, and we'll get the show on the road. Okay. Tune into the Locker Room Talk podcast every Tuesday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Pub Sports Radio. Every week, the boys and my dumbass self give out parlays. We've been doing it for, I can say, years now. Doing it again. Swept that motherfucker last week. Looking to do that same shit again here. This is what I like. I think Daniel Rodriguez is starching Ponzinibbio. Ponzinibbio has, like I said, he's lucky he's not on a 5-fight losing streak, dude. He's lucky he didn't get knocked out by Alex Morono because he almost did. He pretty much got knocked out by Carlson Harris. Like, he took like a TKO's worth of damage. Some refs stopped that fight, dude. He's not taking punches well. Yeah, D-Rod's old and slow, but he's still tough and he hits hard, and I just think he's more durable, and I just think he fucks Ponzi up. Like, and again, this is another one where people are talking about, oh, Ponzi in his prime. He's not in his prime, dumbass, in case you haven't fucking seen. He can't take a punch worth shit. I think D-Rod, I think he fucking jailhouse rocks him, man. Just chins him. Like he's fighting a celly or something, just knocks him the fuck out. And then, yeah, give me Bo Nickel. RDR ain't the fucking one. That is the public dog value trap of the fucking week. It ain't Figgy, man. Figgy's a fucking champ. Like, Figgy's a fucking champ that still got it. Like, Renier ain't the one, dude. They want to see how Bo deals with a big old grappler, I guess, but he's going to fuck him up on the feet. Like, Bo is like a meat and potatoes boxer, but he fucking hits hard, dude. And like, Renier is wonky, and he's that Euro trash grappler where, like, yeah, if he gets the dominant position, if he gets top position, it's going to get hairy. But like, a wrestler like Bo Nickel is not going to let that happen. He's going to mat rat his way to a fucking single, or he's going to blast double him. Like, if it gets hairy, like, I trust Bo Nickel's like super credentialed wrestling over Renier de Ritter's admittedly credentialed Euro trash grappling, because that's what it is. It's judo and Brazilian jiu-jitsu. A lot of it is off his back, though, if he's like, you know, facing a guy that's has a better top game. I think Bo Nickel does. So yeah. That's why I like. I'm not going crazy on that either. Just half unit. But I think it comes through. I think it goes through the hoop, as Billy likes to say. Yeah, he's retiring Ponzinibbio. I understand that. He's not in his prime, but he's not like washed either. And that's what that line says. Like, he hasn't looked washed against similar opponents. Like, you can argue he did more damage to like Cheeto than Corey did. He still got it. He still got it, Bobo. We gonna see. But again, if it goes your way this time, you know, I'll give you the flowers and the respect and all that. But those are my bets. Ain't nothing crazy. Half unit on Figgy, unit on Marcos, 2-piece. Shout out to the boys. Check out the episode. You can find all their picks and bets, and you can follow them on Twitter and DM them and shit if you have to. I take your point, but also, like, come on, bro. You seen how he does balloon up in between fights. He ain't going back down to flyweight. That ship has sailed, brother. But I know you're just fucking winding me up, Bo. But nah, virtual handshake. Best of luck. That's my bets, though. Figgy, Marcos, and the two-piece. Now, let's get this thing started, man. I'll drop the links. I'm going to hang back and let the boys rock and keep the show going. Here come the links. Copy. All right, let me roll the red carpet out for this fucking plunderer. All right, there you go. And now we're waiting on Moiz. Shout out to the 5 people in the building. Hope you're all having a good Friday, man. Hope it's the end of the work week. If it's not, my God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, boys. But yeah, man. It's Friday. We're on the eve of UFC Des Moines. And I think it's a pretty good card, man. For a fight night, fuck, dude. Like, what can you really expect at this point? I'm mostly non-confrontational, yeah. Sometimes that's not the case. I can definitely be confrontational, but I try to be as non-confrontational as possible. I don't like it. Sometimes I can't help it, but it's just I don't like it. Moiz, that's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah. Peace in the Middle East. Peace in Pakistan. Peace in Norway. Is that better, Moiz? Yeah, it is Friday. Get high day, but let's fucking smoke weed about it, dude. Let's smoke weed about it and just admit that you made a bad bet on Sandhagen and it's gonna blow up in your fucking face. No, I'm kidding. No, I don't like being on the other side as Bo. It's just one of those. God damn it! Just think the same way I do on this fight, Bo, so I can fucking cash this bet. Because a lot of times when we're on the same side, it works out. I found this to be true a lot. If me and Bo and Alex are on the same side, that shit usually goes through the hoop. I found that. Boys, I'm giving you 3 minutes, and then I'm giving Joey the link. Because Joey's been here. He put out the tweet. And now you're just taking your sweet-ass time big leaguing us. No, I'm just kidding, man. I did change the start time, so he might have not seen it. I have no fucking clue. But shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to everybody in the dome. Shout out to everybody at the pub. Shout out to the whole fucking community. I think it's gonna be a pretty good little fight card, man. I don't know. Like, it's tough to give it. To answer the question I ask everybody, I feel pretty good about this card. Like, I'm pretty excited for it. I feel pretty good about my bets. I would give it like a B minus probably on paper. Like, it's, 84, 83 or something. Decent for a fight night card. And the fight I'm most excited for, obviously one of my favorite fighters in the main event, so it's probably that one, but a real close second would be Marcos and Montel Jackson. I don't know, dude. That's risky, man. Fire the talent. I mean, I'll do it. I'll do it, by God. Force my hand, I'll fucking do it. I don't want to, though. You did not watch the tape. If you watch the tape, you would see. Oh, my God. Burns me up. You tell me I watch tape. Well, I watch tape. Yep. It ain't me. It ain't me now. Yes, I rambled on and on and on. Probably for too long. Probably definitely going to lose this figgy bet now. Sandhagen about to fucking fly and knee him. Just going to be just like Frankie Edgar. Oh, God. Moiz probably going to be on Sandhagen, Montel Jackson, Ponzi. I'm pretty sure he'll be on Bo Nickel. Moiz usually does not suffer the Euro trash grappling. He's usually very like he always tries to make sure that he like separates himself. Like he does not co-sign or endorse fucking Euro trash grappling. So yeah, I have a feeling he'll be on Bo Nickel, but I won't speak for him. Have some fucking fishing village raider come up in here, get all crazy with me. Yeah. Moiz is pretty sharp, man. Like, he's... How would I categorize him as a gambler? I mean, he's sharp. He definitely picks his spots. He does some silly stuff, like... But it's usually just, like, flyers and stuff. Like, Moiz is pretty sharp, man. King of the draw. Good underdog hunter. Picks his spots and goes after him. There he is. See, that's all it takes, man. All it takes is a little bit of fucking ribbing, a little fucking bullying, dude. Little speaking about the devil, and he shall appear. Well, there he is. Well, look who decided to show. How are you, Your Highness?
I'm good. I just had some technical problems. So
It's all good, man. I'm just busting balls. How yeah, well, it's good to have you here, Moiz. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying, dude. I'm sorry you're having issues though.
I think it's good. If you can hear me, that's all good.
Yeah, okay, man. Let me fucking. Let me
I plugged it in. I plugged in the headset. Then StreamYard said, "Is your microphone on or something?" So I had to pull it out, and
That sounds good. I don't get that beautiful shriveled alien from fucking Men in Black Avatar or whatever that was, but I'll live with it.
Find something else, I guess.
Yeah. Well, all jokes aside, man, thank you for joining me. It's good to have you here as always, man. You're the talent. You're the what is it? The A-lister. So, technical issues aside, how is everything, man? How's life?
I'm okay. Little depressed this week. I have to cancel my Munich trip, so it is what it is.
Fuck, dude, that sucks. I'm sorry, man.
Did I?
You couldn't help. Clint with the what was that, pocket pussy mouth.
Oh my god.
Earn.
Thought I was going to have fun watching PFL yesterday. There was so much strangeness and weirdness going on, so that I'll watch that shit again. So I don't know. Did you watch it?
I watched a little bit of it. Yeah, more PFL than I usually watch. I actually had a little. I made a parlay, dude. I tailed Joey on Simon or Simeon, whatever, pal, and then I
Yeah,
parlayed it with Shoeface for like it was like plus 258.
yeah, yeah. Shoeface, yeah. He can't go 5 rounds, man. It's
Hell fucking no, dude. Hell no,
and
man.
and that illegal knee and the ref
Gray,
is what I'm supposed to do now. And I'm
gray,
like, what?
gray.
I mean, ref, if I knee you in the head, what type of punishment do you want me to have? You
I
know?
was stunned he didn't take a point. I was like, okay, here it goes. He's gonna take a point. Shoeface is gonna rush in now, get knocked out, trying to desperately get
And I
the
thought,
round back.
and I thought Popov lost too. You know, he did nothing.
I was
Carl.
not paying. I had that fight on, but I won't pay attention at that point. I was because I'd cashed Shoeface, and I was like, I was like feeling good about it, and so I was just kind of
And Bill, I
cracking.
thought Billy Stain won. He won round one, round two. Billy Stain. So it's very strange what's going on. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I have to start questioning myself.
Well, yeah. Well, these are strange times, Moiz. You know, it's 2025. This is it almost doesn't
Oh
feel
shit.
real. This
Uh
world
oh.
feels like a simulation almost. But Aaron, what up, boy? What you doing? What are
Dude,
you doing, Aaron?
your voice is like a robot.
Mine
Yeah. Can't.
is it to you or just today?
Yeah. So you sound like no, 8-bit Commodore 64.
Oh shit. Is it
try, try
I did
try plugging in your microphone
is
in.
it is I'm gonna turn the volume up a little bit. Is that better?
Oh my goodness.
Is that better? No? Worse? Talk to me now. Talk to me, Goose. What's happening here, boys? Starting to panic a little bit. So you say you're having audio issues, and now I'm saying I'm having audio issues. Let me
Okay, now
let me
I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
is it good now?
No, it's good. Yeah, you
Okay,
sound
okay.
like you sound
Great.
like in my ears you sound like a 8-bit robot. You know. So
I'm a robot. I sound like a robot. I talk like a robot. I have a robot vagina. No, but yeah, well, I'm glad that I'm sorry that you're depressed. I'm sorry that your fucking Munich trip got canceled, dude. That's pretty fucking whack.
yeah,
But it is what it is, man. I just got to plan a new one, I guess.
yeah. We'll see. We'll see.
All right. Well, you know what's coming next. How are you feeling about this card in general, letter grade, and what's the scrap you want to see the most?
Well, tonight it's the boxing first and foremost. Times Square. It's going to be some
God.
really good matchups and nice live betting opportunities. As for the card, yeah, I think it's the UFC card. It's I'm going to say it's going to be a solid B. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah, a solid B.
What fight do you pump for the most?
Um. It's Mason Jones
Nice.
versus Lil Heathen, and the first fight, it's she's from Norway, Ivana Petrovic.
Oh,
You know what I'm
nice.
saying? Yeah, she's
I
from
did not know
Tønsberg.
that.
She's from Tønsberg. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so she's from Norway.
Yeah, she lives in Norway, in Tønsberg.
Russian parents or Serbian parents or whatever
No,
that
Serbian,
Serbian.
Croatian,
Gotcha.
yeah, something like that. Croatian, maybe, I don't know.
Gotcha. One of them Eastern Bloc janks.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, hell yeah, yeah, dude. That good shout on the return of was he Welsh or something? Mason Jones. Am I imagining that?
Yeah,
Is he just
he's
English?
Welsh. Yeah, no, he's
Okay, so
Welsh.
yeah, return of the Welsh myth, Mason
Yeah.
Jones, against Little Heathen. I stayed away from that one, man, but yeah, that should be a nice little cracker, dude. I reckon them boys are gonna be swinging for the fences.
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to the main event. Cody Sandhagen can't fuck around. He needs a finish to get a title shot. So Sandgarden. He's Norwegian, right? Sandhagen.
Oh yeah, Sandhagen.
Yeah.
Sandhagen. He's a Swedish plumber. It sounds like a Swedish plumber name. Yeah, he does. What up, Jimmy? I'm telling you, dude. See, I can't. That's why I can't fire him, Bo. And I know. I know. It's just my little gimmick. But no, yeah. In the end, it doesn't really matter. It's just a little bit of an icebreaker. That's all it is. God, Bo is bullying me today, dude. But yeah, let me drop some more links. See, I can't even fucking think straight, man. I got Bo breathing down my fucking neck. How about the Sandhagen? What is your? Well, I guess we're gonna run through this fight card, so that question will be answered.
I'm going to reconnect. Hold on a second.
Sure. Okay, here we go. There is the link in the Dome, Joseph. Since you are now a Dome member, you can grab that. And I will drop it in the locker room talk as well. Great. The old lady is letting someone have it, dude. Or she might just be venting. I have no idea. All right. But yeah, man, shout out to my dude Aaron the dog. I tailed him on the Guardians the other night, dude, and fucking made a little bit of money. That was tight. There he is.
Yeah.
That's the shriveled alien from Men in Black, I know.
Shrivel.
General taking notes.
Yeah. So I started getting those 8-bit robotic audio in my headset again. So.
Well, it's righteous indignation, though. It's like there's certain indiscretions that Bo's just never going to let me forget. So I understand. I deserve it. Yep, that's what I figured. Now you see there, unreal, unfucking real. But let me. Someone else is trying to grab the link. Let me patch them into the matrix here. What's up, Buster?
Great.
Hello.
God, hella out there, yeah.
Hello.
I feel like you're about to launch into some kind of monologue here.
How are you, TC?
I'm pretty good, Joey. How are you?
I'm doing just well. Mr. Moiz up there, how are you, my good friend?
I'm good. You know what I'm saying? How about you? How's life?
My life pretty good. I had a good night on PFL. I thought the co-main was kind of iffy. I thought the wrong guy won, but I don't know how the unanimous happened. But ideally, as I'm always gonna say, if I see that dude ever fight anybody else, I'm gonna always say, I'm not picking a dude that fought Chalk Campbell. But outside of that, I wish I put more on Phil Davis. But I do give you credit though. That dude did win round 1, so I was like, okay, I'll give Moiz credit that. And TC, to answer your question, good sir, how would I rate this card? I'd say right now it's C-.
Yeah, so right on. So like, I would ask like, how are you feeling about it in general? But I guess that kind of answers the question. So what fight are you looking forward to most? I don't want to speak for you, but
outside of my Planet Flag fight with Bolaños and Lee, Mason Jones and Heaven, but I got a feeling that fucking Mason Jones is just gonna try to make it simple and just wrestle. We're not going to see that pure striking match everyone wants. He's just going to wrestle, grapple, and probably try to finish Stevens on the ground. Outside of that, it's the co-main because I am torn on the co-main. I do not agree with the odds. The co-main people were blowing so much smoke of Sandhagen's ass, and it's not even fucking funny. But I understand why Sandhagen should be probably the favorite, but at the same time, I'm like 5-1.
I agree. Totally. What up, Doe? Oh, what up, Doe? You old Aaron the dog, you. What are you doing?
Hello. Shalom.
Hello, puppy.
Yeah, I tell you.
Good to be here.
It's good to have you here, man.
Howdy.
My heart is just swelling with friendship right now, dude. What are you fucking up to today?
I'm kind of excited for this card, I guess. It's a Jillian Robertson card. So, you know, I think her fight is one of the better fights on the card, honestly. And whoever wins that fight, which probably will be Jillian, will look their number or better. I think whoever wins that fight's going to dominate. So, like, including if Marina wins. I think if Marina can keep her broomsticks out there, I think it's going to be a really bad matchup for Jillian. She could get frustrated and just kind of beat up for 15 minutes, to be honest.
Stunkelbein.
Yeah, so Stankelbein, yes. But, yeah, no, I mean, card's fine. I'm not really excited to see Jeremy Stevens back for his, like, one fight, Iowa. I would have rather seen Darius Flowers versus Mason Jones than Jeremy Stevens, but whatever. And I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited to chop it up. I haven't been here for a full card in a minute.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, I agree. I agree with those comments. That. Okay. So we had what would you rate this card, Teach? What would you give it, like, letter grade wise?
Rough.
Did you? I'm sorry. Did you give a letter grade already? And I just fucking forgot. Because I'd say like B minus. Moiz gave it a solid B. Joey said C minus.
Oh, let's see.
Joey's
honestly, if I'm being very generous, I give it a nice, strong B minus.
Hell yeah, that's about where I'm at.
You know, we got the return of Killer Miller, so like, what more could we want on a card? This is the best of the best here.
Right,
Juliana Killer Miller. Are you familiar?
Right, dude. No one's more
killer.
Deadly. No one's more deadly.
People stop living.
One punch, dude.
Dude, not even. She's a murderer, man. Like, she won the Ultimate Fighter.
Bro, she ends family bloodlines.
Dude, it's just wild. I mean, she is. I don't mean to jump into the breakdown right away because it is somehow. How is this the curtain jerker? How is
break into that motherfucker shit?
Yeah, how is Killer the Miller of the Killers, the Killer of the Millers, versus Ivana Petrovic, everybody's favorite. Everybody loves Ivana. She's a killer, also. This is two killers. I mean, man. You know, coming off of a split decision against Horth is, you know, has one functioning knee at this point, and I think is still under 40 years old. She beat Ling Na. She beat her into a submission. I mean, good. This is ending, you know, sometime inside of 15 minutes, I think. I don't care. Give me Petrovic, please, just because Miller is the worst fighter in the UFC currently.
Love it, dude. Stankelbein, Bullier. What do you think about this fucking fight, dude? And I'll tell you what, dude. You don't watch your step, and I'm gonna report you to the American Civil Liberties Union.
Yeah, Miller. She's got some nice legs. Mwah. Fantastic. Other than that, give me Petrovic. Ground and pound TKO. Round number 2. Let's go.
Nice, dude. Bolaños, what do you think?
Honestly, how I feel about the fight, and I said it on Tuesday. I don't know why I have this weird gut feeling Miller's going to pull it off. I don't know why. I can't even get the best overall explanation. But I think if she is the longer limb fighter, I think if she does, as Moy said, those legs, wraps them around Petrovic, I think she can have some success. She took a little bit of a layoff. Usually when it comes to younger fighters, I think that's the time frame to where you could take the layoff, get your overall game growing, try to get more around it. But I actually do think this fight doesn't reach a scorecard, and you can get that at plus 150.
Yeah, I mean, dude, she's kind of like she's a little bit of a butter, which she's kind of goofy, dude. Her Hummer is probably insane. But yeah, no, I don't know, man. This one is Petrovic for me. I think Petrovic by decision, maybe a finish, but nah, dude. Like, I guess there's uglier chicks than Miller, and Petrovic, she's nice. So
TC, who's the one that said it on the show that this could possibly be like the Edwards fight from last week?
I don't remember. I don't think it was me because I don't think I thought about this fight too much. Honestly, it's just I know I'm not going to bet it, so it's just Petrovic and just nothing. But yeah, let's see. Jimmy says if you haven't checked the Miller episode Auditing America, it's worth a watch. She goes full green. She goes full Karen. Lord have mercy.
What the fuck is Auditing America?
I don't know.
Interesting.
Okay, that's fucking interesting, man.
Auditing, like, is it one of those like First Amendment audits? Is it one of those that dude? That's wild. If
you look at it, the thing is, Miller has had like 3-4 surgeries, and for me, activity is always king. So it's going to be a hard night. If you stepped away for 2-3 years and in multiple injuries,
interesting.
And you have somebody like Ivana Petrovic with she hides her kicks behind her punches and everything. Then I think she's getting finished. Not because she's from Norway, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I put Petrovic in a few just early parlays with some of these other prelims to make him plus money. Put him with another.
You can't be inactive in this environment, man. It's
dude, us Scroats my goats agree. Yeah, Bo says Miller looks run down in public. I'm telling you, dude, there are some dudes that she has rocked some dudes' worlds, and they're just too embarrassed to fucking tell anyone about it. I like to tell their buddies about it. I believe Miller is on the fast track. Great. She will finish, but first she will finish Petro. But Noah, who do you fuck with more, Spike Carlisle or Killer Miller? Miller shouldn't be here, period. First saw her fight night San Diego. She was looking all
that doesn't shock me.
Hoard up and actually looked pretty damn fine, dude. All gussied up, dude. I'm telling you, man, she looks like she can fucking Darth Vader. She bless you. She has to be good before we. Thank you. Oh well, yeah, but bless that. Don't you go dying on me. She has to be good before we talk about ring rust. Great. Bo is not playing today, dude. Bo is fucking stoned. He's talking shit, dude. But I like that, I like that. Shout out to Bo and everybody else in the chat. Good shit, boys. We can press on to this fucking banger, dude. Banger after banger, as Seamus would say. I will kick this one off. I want nothing to do with this. I will have nothing to do with this. The pick will be, I kind of want to pick Don'Tale Moiz, but I'm just going to go with Peterson. It won't surprise me at all if it's just on the feet. I think Moiz is the better boxer. I think he might just kind of jab his face off and might hurt him. I don't know, man. Peterson is going to get wobbled a couple times, and he's kind of a punching bag, but I think he might be a better wrestler. I'm pretty sure he's a better wrestler. So, yeah, it's a total pass, man. I'm going to pick Moiz. I'll be picking him for the contest, the pub contest. But, yeah, pass. Moiz, what do you think?
Yeah, like I always said, Don'Tale Moiz looks like a bassist for a funk band or a blues band or whatever. That should have been his gig,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Other than that, Other than that, I think what's his name again? The Norwegian guy. Let me check. Thomas Petersen. Thomas Petersen. I think he gets the takedown.
I love how you're trying to claim every fucking Scandinavian now. Just go ahead. Sorry.
He's from Minneapolis, Norwegian colony back in the day. You know what? I think he gets the ground and pound TKO. I don't think Dante May's scrambles very good, so he ain't no Slim Trabelsi. I just saw Slim Trabelsi grappling 1 hour ago, and there's level to this grappling game, and yeah, give me Thomas Petersen, ground and pound, round 2.
Nice, dude. What do you think, Gaston?
Well, I'm also on Thomas Peterson.
God, you sound like you're at the bottom of the ocean, dude.
Oh no, my finger was over my mic.
Great.
But yeah, I'm on Thomas Peterson. He's my first leg of the show parlay. I do think he's just gonna go take down, repeat, probably hold Moiz to the ground, and we're gonna see 2 fat slobs just laying on top of each other, probably not whispering nice things. And Moiz, I could maybe see a later finish or just Thomas Peterson laying prey.
Word up. What do you think, Aaron the doggy, about this fucking elite heavyweight bout?
I think that Joey sounds very high today.
No, I'm just tired.
I was just about to
I've been up
fucking
since,
say,
fucking
dude.
That's
4:30.
less fun. You sound like
No, I've been up since 4:30.
God. You sound
I
like shit.
can't get high.
You sound like shit.
Never mind. Like I was.
Oh god, I love you, bro. I
Um,
love you too, Joe.
Instead, and with all due respect, Joe, you just
Yes, sir.
you sound sick.
Out of genuine concern, you sound terrible, brother.
Yeah,
Are you
like
all right?
now I
I'm
know
good,
you got
brother.
super high. I'm concerned.
I'll say the
Peterson-
super high for tomorrow.
Yeah, no, it's all good. But Peterson and Moiz, man, this is why we show up. Besides, Killer Miller on the card, is these two. They get to decide who gets to go back to the LFA and who gets to stay here and fight like Walter Cortez or something next fight again. Peterson just got knocked out. I don't like that very much. Moiz just got heel hooked. Like Peterson ain't gonna heel hook him, and unless I don't know. I guess I'm gonna say Peterson by decision, but something tells me Moiz might clip him, and Peterson doesn't like getting hit much. And if Moiz starts to hit him, he might just keep hitting him, and I think Moiz TKO could happen. I just don't have the balls to pick it, so I'll take Peterson by decision.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I can't put human money on it, but I could see Moiz knocking him out. But yeah, I can't. I gotta pass.
I just think if with Peterson, if you figure out how to stop one takedown by Peterson, you're stopping all of his takedowns. He only has one.
It's true.
So, how bad does Moiz want it? I think Moiz still wants it decently enough. I figured Moiz was 38. He's 33, which at heavyweight, you still can stick around and have a job for a while if you do something. But I know, I don't know. But Peterson is also someone who I'm not really high on. So Peterson by decision, but Moiz by TKO if you have balls.
Moiz needs to go to bare knuckle.
Man, Moiz and Miller terrorists.
Yeah, he'll probably do great in bare knuckle.
God, dude, Noah is funny today, dude.
That was always fun.
He is, man.
But yeah, no, this is an amazing fight. Two A+ fights to start out the card.
This fight is the stuff dreams are made of, boys. All right, well, I know who I'm gonna let kick this motherfucker off. I ain't gonna I'm not gonna say anything. Let us have it, Bo.
So next fight is Gaston Mianos versus Congo Lee. Yeah, if you guys didn't watch the show Tuesday, I planted 2 flags this week. Pal was the first one for PFL, he won round 2 by knockout. I think inside the Bolaños outly, and you can get 3 plus 3 for Bolaños. So yeah, I got Bolaños by knockout.
Nice. And what was it again? The powers that be won't letting you give that out to the people.
Oh no, it's I had Pal last night, and it is Bolaños for the 2-leg pointed flag I placed for this week. And if Bolaños comes through when he does, that'll be 5 straight.
Now, was that your parlay for the podcast as well?
Yeah, I gave it out.
Oh,
I didn't really
shit.
say it for the podcast. I said it like I had like tune in for the PFL breakdown. I gave it out and then I tweeted it.
Right.
For the 2 flags.
Did you have a different parlay for the show? I just want to
yeah.
everybody know.
That fight's coming up.
Okay, cool. Got you.
Bolaños by knockout. I think you had, like I said, plus 300 or plus.
He's a rascal.
Yeah, plus 300.
What up, Pubes? What are you doing? He's a silly rascal. Fuck. Well, best of luck, dude. Fuck. I'm actually gonna make my pick for this fight live, but Aaron, what do you think about this fight, dude?
Yeah, man. I like Bolaños a lot. I don't understand the line, and I fade Kwang Lee at all times. Like, it's just, he never should have made it to the UFC. I think he made it here because he just like showed up on like at the event and said he'd fight the night of or whatever. So he's here for his 3 or 4 fights. I don't think he will win a fight. And Bolaños ain't bad at all. He hasn't had a knockout yet in the UFC, but I think that he's going to beat up Kwang Lee until he knocks him out in the second round.
I love you, Aaron.
Love you, Joe.
It's all about the love. Love is tight. Moiz, what do you think about Bolaños and the Kwang Bang Lee Bo Dick?
Remember when I said, "Shut the fuck up, bitch"? And you started laughing.
You're gonna have to be a little bit more specific because I feel like you say that at least once a stream now. Yes, I do remember.
You know what? I had to watch some of Kwang Lee's past fights. I like the way he works in the grappling to get to the back take. So you know what? I
like the way he moves.
I'm gonna take Kwang Lee by rear naked choke. Let's go Vietnam. Good morning, Vietnam. Yeah.
Just to be a contrarian piece of shit. It's not surprising, but in some ways it is just fucking truly unreal.
No, but I just think he has the grappling upside, and I usually lean toward that. So.
Right on. What did you say the odds were again? I'm sorry.
For sub, I don't know. I don't watch odds. I don't look at the odds. You know,
I'm sorry. Don't hurt me now, Moiz. Don't punch me from across the pond.
You know what I hate about these fucking cappers? Like, we are on the other side. We have Kwang Lee. He's 30 years old. Who gives a fuck? He's 30 years old. You stupid fuck.
Yeah.
Dumb fuck. You know what's more interesting? If he's a southpaw. You know what I'm saying? If the person is a southpaw, that's more interesting. Then he's 33 years old and 25 days. He's almost 35. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Oh, Moiz, you are full of life right now, and I love it. Did everybody go on that one?
Yes,
I
sir.
think so. I think we did. Oh, Aaron, dude, this is the universe, man. Just in time.
Oh, what up?
Your best friend. What up, Shute?
That's funny.
What are you doing? Who cares if he's Thursday? He's fucking Asian. He is, dude. He's super Asian.
No, with a good point there.
You don't have a name like that where you can't tell if it's Lee Kwang or Kwang Lee unless you're Asian. Ever.
That's
Best friends forever.
Yep.
Okay. Next fight we will press on. Good shit though. Yeah, I got nothing there, man. Actually no, fuck it. I'm picking Bolaños. The pick is Bolaños. I'm not gonna fucking hoe Joey like that. I'm just I'm gonna pick Bolaños, not confidently, but yeah, Gaston is the pick. Now Aaron the Dog, if you would be so kind as to kick this one off. It is
Yep.
Marina Rodriguez versus Jillian Robertson.
Yep, I think it's going to be a really good fight. I kind of mentioned in the intro or when I came on. I think whoever wins this fight, it's going to look minus 300 or better. It's a grappler versus a striker. Pretty about as pure of that as there is. Marina, she's a big strawweight. Like, Robertson's coming down from flyweight. I know she's been at strawweight for a while now. She's fought bigger ladies before, but it's also been kind of a problem often. Is like not able to gets really frustrated with her range. Her striking is gotten better for sure, but still, like, if you're telling me she's gonna have to strike with Marina to make her game plan work, I'm a little concerned, to be honest with you. Also, I like Marina, but I do think that Jillian gets the takedowns going. I think she gets control. The question is if she finishes or not here. I do think she gets the submission. I think she's going to kind of cook her in round 1. Round 2, be more aggressive. So round 2 or 3 submission. I'd say round 2, though. So round 2 sub for Jillian, but I definitely could see her get on the other end of this, not to play both sides, but I could see her getting kind of beat up, broomsticked throughout this one and bloodied up and frustrated, to be honest with you. Marina's mean, man, especially when she's able to stay in her range. So I'm kind of shocked the odds are at what they're at. I know this kind of is what it is at this point with money lines in the UFC, but
Right.
still, like, if I'm being honest, I'd say I'd give it Jillian minus 150.
Right.
So we'll see. I mean, I got her here, but I could. There's definitely a version of this fight in my mind that is going to not look good for Jillian. So we'll see.
Yeah, I feel much the same way. Like, I'm gonna stay on code here. I'm gonna go with Jillian. But like, yeah, my breakdown is pretty much the same. Like, she needs to get to the ground. I think she can. Like, if this was Marina from like a few years ago, I might pick her, and I was like kind of tempted to, but like, I think it is because she's getting older. She does not have like incredible takedown defense. She can be taken down, and I think Jillian knows like what she needs to do here. And yeah, imagining Jillian on top of her though, like I think she's gonna hurt Marina when she gets it to the ground. So I'm kind of thinking like maybe Jillian, ground and pound.
Yeah, her striking on the grounds looked a lot better lately.
Dude, super violent, man. Holy shit, that fucking what was the Poliana fight?
Yeah, no, for sure. And I mean, like, I'm not saying to fade her at all here. I'm just saying, just in response to Zach's comment, I'm just like being realistic here with this matchup. And I think a couple of years ago, I don't know if the odds are flipped, but they're close to flipped a few years ago. If this is like Robertson's first or second fight down at this division, I think the odds are almost flipped. And I mean, we've seen what like JJ Aldrich has done when Jillian can't get takedowns.
Right.
But, and that was recently.
Yeah. But no, dude, respect you, man, because you've always, and I will hard vouch for this, that you've always been like 100% forthright when it comes to Jillian. Like you make your bias known because y'all are cool, but you're also like honest about whether
I'll make it clear right now. Like if she wins this fight, I'll be relieved afterwards because I'm like nervous going into this one, and there's not a lot for me to bet on here. Like, honestly, her sub is at plus 275. Jimmy, I totally get the bet on Marina. I get anybody who's betting Marina. I get it because, like, I do because like Marina, she has started to show she's slowing down a little bit though, and Jillian like looks like she's ready to make like a legit run. She looks completely different, in my opinion, and I know she's at a camp that is like 100% dedicated to her from at least a WMMA perspective here. And I mean, it's just like there's things like Jillian's done, which I just am more aware of being bigger, a friend of hers and knowing. But yeah, right. I'll be relieved when this fight's done because this is one that shows me if like Jillian has really taken that next step up or not.
Right, dude. Totally. I was gonna say, like, that's Marina, and the respect I have for her as a fighter is what's keeping me off of this. But like, I am kind of getting the feeling like this might be like the time for Jillian to level up here, and she does that. But yeah, man. What do you think, Moiz?
Yeah, I think I do believe Jillian will win by decision. Marina doesn't give her back. She doesn't actually move at all from bottom. As for guard passing, she might actually just secure a body lock with her legs and stay at the bottom safe. She has a strong guard. She's very defensive.
Right.
So, but yeah, she's getting older, and the power is taping her off, and the reflexes aren't there, and so. But her cute smile is there. Doo-doo-doo. Let's go, Gillian Robertson, by decision.
Nice. Joe, Joey DFS. What do you think?
So when you asked about my parlay, this is the final leg of my parlay is Thomas Peterson and Jillian Robertson. As Moy said, I don't know. I almost wanted to do inside the distance with Robertson, but at the same time, Rodriguez has never been finished, and especially not by grappling, because her overall grappling defense is pretty good. And yeah, so it wouldn't shock me. I think maybe Jillian by decision, or maybe a later finish, possibly. But
I'll say the reason I bet the submission. I don't mind, or inside the distance. I think inside the distance honestly be smart here because she has gotten better at using elbows and like finishing the ground. Robertson, I talk with her, and this isn't anything based on what I speak with her about. I know Jillian's aware that nobody's finished her. Challenge accepted. That is who Jillian is. That she will be hunting for the finish to a fault, perhaps. So we might see Marina be able to get up a few times just by way of what Moiz said. Marina just doesn't really. She stays on the bottom. Well, Jillian will start moving then. She'll start putting a knee on the belly. She'll start trying to make Marina make a move to make a mistake so that she can choke her out, so that she can get an arm. And Marina has long limbs, really good arm bars from Jillian. I could definitely see an arm bar on top to finish it here. So, we'll see. I'm excited for this fight though because I am a big Marina Rodriguez fan as well. Like, I'm not gonna lie, she's made me a lot of money in fights like the Hebus fight, other fights and I just in general I think her striking style is my favorite in the division. Like, so that's where it's just I respect it more than most people. So, this is the most torn I've been on a Jillian fight in quite a while, where I thought she was going to win, but still could see a way for the opponent. And then there's been plenty of Jillian fights where I know she was just outgunned, and
Right.
that's never fun either. But yeah, this is one here that I think she should, be able to get on the right side as long as she doesn't mix up the striking with Marina too much. There's no reason to do that.
Yeah, for sure. But I like that. I like a determined Jillian Robertson where she's like, no, I'm gonna fucking do this. I'm gonna prove a point here. I feel like she does well in those fights more often than not. But yeah, man, I get it, man. Yeah, we're definitely rooting for Red, and I think she got a good chance to win it. Like, if she fucking gets on top of her, it might be doom. Bakoev and Loader. Man, this one is really gonna be really quick for me. I got nothing on it. I'm gonna pick Bakoev by. I'm kind of torn between decision or TKO. But yeah, I got to go Bakoev here. Loader, he looked good against Valentin, but Valentin, his fight IQ is really sketchy, and he's just kind of a sketchy fighter in general. Like, he's very dangerous and shit, but I think Loader would kind of just was the beneficiary of being more of just a stick to your guns, meat and potatoes, steady with the grappling kind of deal. I don't think that's going to work as well here. So yeah, give me Bakoev. I guess we will go in clockwise order this time. Moiz, adia.
Yeah, I gotta go with Loader. I think the pressure, the pace will drain Bekwe. Bekwe is an explosive guy, so basically 7.5 minutes. That's his criteria, I guess, for getting a finish versus Loader. Number two, Loader is a southpaw, so it's going to create some issues for Beckweb. So by round three, he'll be so exhausted, like he did versus Rotik from Poland, and I think he gets the ground and pound stoppage in round three this time. Let's go.
Hell yeah. What do you think, Joey?
Cardio is king.
So I know I was on Bakoyev versus Zachary, so I was excited for that. And once I saw that Loader versus Bakoyev happened, and I saw the line, I was like, why in the fuck are you giving this Russian dude almost high 3 to low 4s when all he did was go against a muscled up fucking redneck, Zachary's? And now he's going against a guy with legit D1 wrestling. And we've seen him and Bakoyev get grappled and wrestle fucked by Dylan Bucka. I'm not saying Bakoyev shouldn't be the favorite, but you telling me 3-1? I'm taking a shot with Loader.
Loader seems to be a popular underdog. What do you think, Aaron? We're gonna make it three in a row for Ryan Loader here.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, Aaron!
Holy shot!
I like Loader in this spot before looking at the line at all, and then I looked at the line and I bet Loader because I do think that Bakoyev, can win this fight for sure, but I think that there's an OEV tax you're paying here. I think that a lot of people think they look at that kind of 19-3 record really quickly. Don't look at the fights. Some of the fights he won, he's not been super impressive in. The losses he's gotten grappled in as well. So I think it could be close. We could get a bad split for Osman. I definitely could see that happening, but I like Loader here. I would love to say it by finish so we don't have to worry about the judges, but I think it's a decision for Loader. Wrestling, heavy decision.
Let's go, Aaron.
Yeah, Shute Zake loves it too. Best of luck, gentlemen. I'll be rooting for y'all, man. I got nothing on that shit. Good stuff, though. Here we go now. Misha Tate, the little cupcake. And you still got it, girl. Don't let nobody tell you no different. Misha Tate and Yana Kinetskaya Santos. You know what, dude? I am going to let old Moiz Bodick Audio kick this mugger-fugger off. What do you think about this?
Oh, I was gonna say pass, but okay. I've been thinking about this matchup, and I think if you look at Santos' last fight, or more or less every fight she has, round three she slows down, and it will create opportunities for Misha Tate to finish her. So, give me Misha Tate round three, ground and pound.
Holy shit! Let him have it, Joey.
So originally, I grew up being a Misha Tate fan, always have been. But, everyone's saying, oh, she came back against a win. Avilia looked like she didn't belong, didn't want to be in there. She looked terrible. I give Santos credit. She's been more active, fighting, probably the better overall names as of late. I picked Santos Tuesday, and I'm sticking with it. I got no bet, but this year Clash of Styles, stay standing, it's going to be Tate. Santos. If it stays to the ground, which I think she'll have the opportunities to get there, I think it's going to be Tate, but this is two older women, and I'm not touching this fight.
Ern, what do you think?
Ugh. Oh, thank you. Fuck it. Ugh. Misha Tate. Decision.
Same. Cupcake. I think it's a little bit of a levels fight.
Yeah.
I can't pick someone that got knocked out by Aspinallata, dude. I'm sorry, I just can't. But yeah, I know Misha's not that kind of fire, but you know what I'm saying. Misha take decision, but I will not spend more than a second talking about this. But you know, it's I guess not the worst fight to look at visually. It just, you know, as far as the fight itself, I don't fucking care. For that reason, I'm out. But I'll tell you what, I am in on watching this fucking fight. Jeremy Stevens and the return of the Welsh, whatever the fuck he is, Mason Jones. I'm sure it's the Welsh Dragon or the Welsh Warrior or the Welsh whatever the fuck. Mason Jones and Lil Heathen Stevens, Iowa's finest. I'm just watch this shit. I think this will be crazy. I expect Jeremy Stevens will go out on his shield or put Mason out on his. I want nothing Nathan Nada to do with it. I actually am not really mad at anybody taking a flyer on Stevens to just like clip Jones. Like I think he's got a puncher's chance. Like he's, you know, decent boxer, doing pretty well at BKFC, but I don't think they brought Mason Jones back just to see him get instantly smoked. I don't see what the move would be there unless they're just like, dude, fuck Cage Warriors. But I don't think they really like that. I think Mason Jones gets the win, but yeah, pass. Mason Jones decision, maybe knockout. Moiz.
Oh, it's too bad because if you look at Stevens' record, he has over 20 losses. And in boxing, he has a loss to Chris fucking Avila. You know Chris Avila, that retard who hangs around with Nate Diaz?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm 2-9, man. Yeah, man. We gonna chill, man. How the fuck do you lose to that guy? Fucking Artem Lobov has a win over that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, so I think Mason Jones is going to crush him. So TKO, KO, stoppage. So yeah.
We're talking first round. Does Stevens just go crazy and he just gets countered?
No, round two. I think Stevens will have his moment round one. So round two he'll be tired or whatever. So. When he gets kicked in the leg, kicked in the stomach, kicked in the torso. So he's been boxing the last 3 years. So, you know what I'm saying? The conditioning won't be there for the kicks. You know what I'm saying?
I reckon I know what you're saying a little bit, Moiz. Aaron the doggy dog. What do you think about this fight here?
Yeah, I guess Mason Jones is the better MMA fighter because he is an MMA fighter. What is Jeremy Stevens doing here? He's on a main card against Mason Jones. Like what? I don't get it. Mason Jones. I hope Mason Jones just spams takedowns and submits him. I think that'd be funnier. And then like Stevens gets up and like this is like all mad that he didn't get to box in the MMA fight. I hope that's what happens. If I'm being honest.
I saw someone mentioning, "Oh, he's been doing great in bare knuckle boxing," and I looked. He has a knockout over Jimmy Rivera, a flyweight. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh my god, people!
And then he got a knockout over Eddie.
Like this is like honestly, like this is kind of even for myself, maybe because I'm I care less about the UFC lately. This is not getting enough hate that Jeremy Stevens is back for this one night only affair because it's in Iowa.
Yeah.
I want something crazy to happen though. I hope that either he
No,
gets knocked out
fuck that.
crazy
No.
or he does something wild. I hope this is just a
I
meme.
hope he gets MMA'd. I hope he gets MMA'd up and it's like completely anticlimactic. Everybody's like, I guess we shouldn't have just non-active fighters fighting in the UFC.
Everybody's booing Mason Jones as he's like, I love you guys, you know, respect to Jeremy Stevens. I looked up to him, blah, blah,
I
blah.
hope you really like
Boo, fuck you.
my exhibition in MMA tonight. I want to show all aspects of the sport, not just bare knuckle boxing. Fucking Get Jeremy Stevens out
Fuck
of the
you.
UFC. Jeremy Stevens shouldn't have been in the UFC as long as he was. He was overrated as fuck. He cheated against Josh Emmett. Fucking get this man back on whatever fucking channel BKFC's on now. Get it the fuck out of my face.
Dude, I love Aaron. I love Aaron the heel.
Jeremy fucking Stevens on a main card of the UFC in 2025, and we're all eating it up.
It does feel a little gimmicky. It does feel a little
stupid as fuck. A gimmick for we're gimmicking for Jeremy Stevens? Are you kidding me? Was Steven ever on a main card in his regular time in the UFC besides when he cheated against Josh Emmett? Fucking I know he was. I don't give a fuck. That's not the point. Fuck Jeremy Stevens is the point.
Word. That's awesome. I do just want to see something crazy in this fucking fight. Moiz, what do you think here?
Which fight are you talking about now?
Mason and did you already give your take on this? Mason
it started.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you never listen to Moiz.
No, I'm sorry, dude. I'm just
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
All right, boys. Siri, CD, and Cameron Smotherman. What do you think?
I have to pass because I don't know. I thought Jake Hadley was going to kill this smoothie man. But yeah, he looked great. So I don't like CD. I think CD has his moments in round one, very explosive. But you know what? I have to pass. I don't know. I'm rooting for Smother man. Yeah, from Texas.
He is from Texas. Well, Joe, what do you think?
Before I get this pick, I'll make it short. I'm on Mason Jones. Also,
my bad. Yeah,
and no, there ain't nothing to talk about really. Just Mason Jones. And as Aaron said, I think it's gonna be an MMA fight. This ain't bare knuckle. I think the takedowns are going to be live, and Mason Jones probably gets a finish. His inside the distance is minus 115, so take it with a grain of salt. Now for CD and Smotherman, I don't think CD's nowhere near as good as everyone expecting. I know he switched gyms to Sean O'Malley's gym. Smotherman, he's been working with guys like Diego Lopes and a couple of those other Brazilians. I think this fight probably goes to a decision, and I'm slightly leaning Smotherman, but I'm not betting.
Aaron, are you betting this fucking fight here?
Yeah, I am getting closer to betting Smotherman. I have had my moments where I've doubted him in his run with Fury for sure, and he proved why. But with the guys who he's having trouble with in Fury, like aside from the CJ Jimenez fight where he just got clipped early, is like these guys are kind of crowding and putting Smotherman on his, into a weird spot. And then the Charlampolos fight, obviously, I don't think City's gonna land that with that kind of power. I think round one City could take, get the first round, but I think that Smotherman has the better experience overall, and like I do think that Smotherman is still getting better at at this point. With City, I don't think he's as. I kind of agree. I guess he's not as good as everybody else thinks too. So I'll take Smotherman here to win the decision. But yeah, it's a good fight.
I think it's a good fight too. Everybody seems to be on Smotherman. I don't feel too strongly about it, honestly. So it ain't gonna be no fucking sweat off my sack. I'm gonna pick CD just to win a greasy decision that pisses everybody off. I hate that. I hope that's not the case. I'm rooting for anyone on Smotherman. I just don't. It just seems like everybody's on him, and he's the underdog still. It's like I don't know what's. I know there is one public underdog on Tapology that I know of, but I don't know if Smotherman is one too, so I'm not really gonna speak on that. But
yeah, that's amazing because no one was on Smotherman last fight.
I know, man. Oh shit!
No one,
Joey.
I was. I think I even had money on Smotherman last fight.
Why the fuck you lying?
But I also give all credit and due diligence to Moiz on that. Not Moiz, for Mills for that one. Mills convinced me on that bit.
God damn. Fucking yeah, man. I got nothing on that shit. I wish everybody best luck though. Now
Walk up, bitch.
I already God. All right. I already gave my take on this one. I'm on Marcos. All right. Shriveled alien fuck. What do you think about this one?
I got Jackson.
Oh fuck. How did I fucking know?
So Marcus might try and wrestle, but I think the front choke series will be there for Jackson. Actually, I think
You'll
unless
be there for your fucking face, dumbass. No, I'm just playing.
unless Marcos use a lot of footwork and tries to avoid the fight, then Jackson might actually finish him. So yeah, give me Jackson.
God, I've never hated you more. No, I'm just kidding. Joey, what do you think?
I think the line should be closer. I don't got no bet, but I do feel if there is a finish, I think Jackson with the power could do it. Marcos, I think he is probably going to try to circle around the octagon, maybe get the light kicks going to take away the power of Jackson. And this fight could be a sloppy 15-minute fight. My slightly no bet is Jackson, but I'm pulling for you, TC.
I knew you would fucking turn against me.
Hey,
Joey.
at least I said I'm pulling for you.
I'm kidding. Nah, man. I think it is a 50-50. Aaron, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really good fight. I'm interested to see, what version of Jackson shows up. Sometimes he's not super dialed in there. And for me, I think that Marcos could kind of struggle with some of the athleticism of Jackson if he comes in pretty dialed in. I don't think Marcos is going to try to wrestle. That's wild. I think he's going to have to hurt Jackson at some point, most likely to the body, because Jackson, with the reach, I think is going to have trouble. And Marcos isn't really a headhunter. So I think that Marcos is going to have to wear him down and, at some point land something significant to the body. And really get the respect of Jackson. Otherwise, I think Jackson could push the, fight and end up taking the decision. I'll take Marcos by greasy split, though.
Let's fucking go. I thought I was going to be on fucking Marcos Island. And Moiz, I think it's interesting that, or just earlier in the stream, not too fucking long ago, you're like, activity is the number one thing, and who is the inactive one here? I'm just saying. But no, I'm not. Yeah. I'm not saying
no,
that.
But, that's true. That's true what you're saying. But if you look at the round 3, Marcos versus Giannis, he started shooting for takedown. So
no, I get that. But I just don't think against Jackson he's going to do that.
I don't know.
He gets rocked, hits
hard.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I think Yanez is a little bit better boxer than Jackson, but anyways.
Well,
I think Jackson is definitely more powerful, but
yeah, exactly. So
all right, that's fucking interesting, man.
Good shit. This is an interesting fight, dude. It is fucking interesting. I'm excited for this one, man. This is a very, very close second to the fight I'm most pumped for. But good shit, boys. Now, Moiz, if you don't mind, brother, would you kick off Ponzi and D-Rod?
Oh, okay. You know what? I don't have a super lecture on this, but I'll say that Ponzinibbio, he won in round 3 last fight. And judging by the win-loss duality, superstition, conspiracy theory, I'll pick Rodriguez this time by round 3 finish. So give me Rodriguez.
I love that. Gaston, what do you think?
So I will say this. I had a list of potential flags. Bolaños was number 1. Number 2 was Rodriguez. And I think Rodriguez's volume and boxing combinations is going to bring the forward pressure to Ponzi. And I'm not saying Ponzi's not going to have moments. I think Ponzi can probably have the better power ability in this fight. But I think just the constant jab and combinations of Rodriguez is going to piece him up. We're going to see Ponzi bleeding I more went towards decision pick, but if you told me if later round 2 or sometime round 3, if Rodriguez does close the distance and just starts throwing more power strikes, I think you can get Ponzi out of there. But I'm on D-Rod.
For sure. Ern, what do you think?
Santiago Ponzinibbio, round 3 knockout. These are 2 old guys. I think they're gonna have fun in this fight, and they're just gonna go in there and bang. And I think someone goes out. That under 2.5 is interesting, Jimmy. That's fucking interesting, man.
You're lucky we're fucking friends. No, I'm just kidding. Best of luck to you and anybody else. I get it. Like D-Rod's old and slow. Yeah. Let's see. Everybody went on that one, right? I think that's actually like that should be a fun fight. Like for as long as it lasts. I think it's just going to be like a very, not a ton. Well, I mean they're both like pretty skilled strikers, but like it's just gonna be a sloppy, fucking ridiculous fight, and I think somebody gets knocked out. I think it's Ponzi, but yeah. Best of luck. Co-main event, gents. Shout out to the 8 people in the building. We closed in on 10. I think we got to 9 at one point, but there he is. Let's see if old Matlock can bring it up to double digits, man. What up, Mick?
Can you hear me?
Oh man, it sounds like you're at the bottom of a well. That sounds better.
Stankelbein.
Yo.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck! Now it's back at the bottom of
We're
the well.
back in the well. We gotta get Lassie.
All right, here let's see what this other one. Yeah. Fuck.
That's fucking interesting, man.
It's fucking interesting, man. It's fucking interesting. Well, we got Mick on standby. But yeah, I'm on D-Rod, man. I think this Jailhouse rocks him.
Well, I think Ponzinibbio Jailhouse rocks him.
I think somebody's getting Jailhouse rock, dude. But yeah.
Is this any better?
Oh, it's so much better, dude. What up?
Hey man, what's up, guys?
Not shit. They was calling for you in the chat, Bo. Your ears must have been burning.
Yeah, I've just got off work, man. It's proto season where I work, so it's bundles of joy. Yeah, that's about all I got. Ponzinibbio, Rodriguez. Wow, it's like I don't know, 8 years in the making or something. This is way past due. As in, like I don't need to see this.
Would you have thank you for joining us, my dude. Do you have any No, it's all good. Do you have any other takes on the previous fights? I mean, we're proud of the co-main, so it's like anything you have before that, like any plays or anything like that. Let her rip.
Yeah, not really. I don't like any of this card. I just don't. It's not very good to me. But yeah.
Dude, I don't blame you at all. It's a pretty standard fair fight night card. Like I think it has potential to be pretty decent. I don't hate it on paper, but yeah, it's just about your average fight night.
It's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be super chalky, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, my dude, do you want to? Did everybody? Well, first of all, did everybody go on Ponzinibbio and Rodriguez?
Yeah, I'll go with Ponzinibbio one last time because Rodriguez is a retarded.
And you went on that one too, Joey. I don't want to.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll tell you what, Mick, if you don't mind, why don't you kick off this co-main event, dude? Nickel and RDR.
Yeah, I want this to be the fight that Nickel gets a vet lesson, but I just don't think it's going to happen. I don't think DeRitter can do enough on the feet. And I just think it's going to be a lot of blah blah blah, and it's going to mirror the Paul Craig fight, unfortunately. As much as I'd love to see it. So I'm going to go with Bo Nickel by decision, boring fight.
Aaron the Doggy co-main. What do you think, Bo Dick?
Yeah, I kind of also think it's going to be a pretty boring fight. I think it's going to be a lot of avoiding engagement and on the feet. Like Nickel just doesn't have the skill to really do much except keep DeRitter maybe away a little bit. And I think DeRitter, he's all right. I don't know. Like, I think DeRitter would have to force the action and get a takedown himself. I have trouble seeing that happening. So, leads me, I guess, to Nickel by decision. I have $0 on this fight, so I don't really care that much. Wouldn't surprise me if DeRitter somehow just submits him, though.
Nice. Smile Killer, Dream Killer, whatever the fuck his nickname is. Bolaños, what do you think?
I actually do agree to the exact T with Aaron here, and I'm not touching this fight. I have another buddy who does breakdowns and everything else, and he honestly believes that Bo Nickel is going to have a similar fight to the Paul Craig. We're going to see more of Bill Nickel using his jab, maybe even trying to mix in some combinations, knowing the Ritter striking's trash. I think maybe some takedowns here and there could be mixed in here and there just to secure rounds and to all that matter. And depending on how much you think Bo Nickel wrestles, and this is what I'm scratching my head on, his takedown props at only 1.5, like minus 130.
He's gonna avoid going there. He's not gonna want
that's that. And that's where I was kind of scratching my head. I'm like, yes, could he lay on top? Yes, but he's gonna be playing with danger because the Ritter throws up everything off his back. Yeah, I'm going Nickel. I know a lot of people got him parlayed, so best of luck to that. One of these days, I know I'm gonna keep on saying it. One of these fights, I'm gonna fade Bo Nickel, and he's gonna get finished, and I'm gonna be happy.
That feels like the sentiment with a lot of like DeRitter back, like people that are backing DeRitter. Like we'll see though. Moiz, what do you think about this co-main?
Yeah, first of all, I think DeRitter is in the wrong weight class. He should be at light heavyweights. I don't understand why he doesn't focus at that level, because those guys at 205, they can't scramble for shit. So he could be top 10 right away. But I think Bo Nickel lands a couple of power shots, overhand rights in each round and wins a decision. Then people are going to boo him again.
I love it. Whatever it takes for old Bo to get his hand raised. But yeah, I think I'll say Bo Nickel decision, maybe knockout. Good shit though, boys. We have made it, gentlemen. I want to thank you all.
Hey,
for joining
before
me.
can I say one thing? And I apologize. You asked me initially if I had any action. I did. This is just stupid. I put a unit on Ryan Loader for plus 300 just because I thought the line.
Make it 4 for 4.
I just thought the line was retarded, but I didn't know if you guys all did that. Well,
Yeah,
sorry to curse it. Sorry to Clint curse it. Sorry guys, but
Clint.
No, I was. It wasn't 5 for 5. I'm picking Bakoyev, but yeah, I'm not betting that shit.
No, it's strictly for the line. It's the only reason why.
Bless you, I think.
I feel you. Well, I mean, that honestly, Mick, that's why I'm taking Figgy. I mean, that's not the only reason why I'm a Figgy standboy, but yeah, I just think there's some value there. But we will, I guess, we'll go around the horn in order. Moiz, what do you think about this one? Main event.
Yeah, main event. I do believe Sanhagen is going to finish Figueiredo by submission. Figueiredo is going to get desperate and try to cover the distance with shooting for takedowns, and going to leave his neck exposed for a choke. So Sanhagen by submission. Let's go. Cliff!
Right on. Bolaños, one more time. What do you think, main event?
If Sanhagen really wants to get that next foot into the door for a title shot, he better finish Figgy. That's all I'm going to say. He better finish Figgy. And depending on how my night looks, if I'm up pretty good for the night, I might even sprinkle Sanhagen inside the distance. I think he needs to finish Figgy. Because if not, you telling me he goes to a 5-round decision, he's just going to remain probably in the same spot of area of the fighter pool guys of who could potentially get one more fight for the next guy in line. I'm like, bro, you got to finish this fight. But yeah, I'm leaning. My pick's Sanhagen, and like I said, maybe it could be a finish, possibly, but currently no bet.
Right on. Aaron the dog, dude, great to have you back for a breakdown.
Yeah.
What do you think about the main event, my brother?
We are going to have a cardio kickboxing affair from our boy, Mr. Sanhagen. And Figgy is going to be exhausted, but not in any grave danger. I think Sandhagen's going to coast to a decision. I think nothing's going to change really here with Sandhagen. I don't trust killer instinct on Sandhagen at this point. I think he's totally fine to go in there and do the right thing and win a 50-45. And Figgy, I just have trouble seeing what his game plan would be to be successful here.
Try to grapple.
Yeah, I just don't think it's going to work.
I don't either.
So, yeah, I think therefore Sandhagen's just going to kind of cardio kickbox his way to a decision.
Right on. Matlock. What do you think?
Yeah.
Main event. The floor is yours, counselor.
Yeah, so I think the issue you have here is that cardio is the biggest issue. So if this was the 3-round fight, I think you have a lot more value taking Figueiredo at that price than you do in a 5-round fight, unfortunately. I think that, Corey, I think he lost, obviously, to Umar Nurmagomedov his last time, or when he went and fought in a 5-rounder against him in the main event. I think he showed, enough there to where I don't think he can have any kind of the same. I don't think he'll have nearly the same success that Umar did. I just think this is it's not a good matchup. I don't think he's quite big enough in the class to begin with. I mean, I think he's too big to be a flyweight at this time. He's getting older. I think this is where you start to see some of the cracks in the foundation. I don't know. If I saw a stoppage here for Sandhagen, I think it would definitely be similar to the Song Yadong fight where you had a cut stoppage. I don't think he's going to knock him out. We could, I guess. I don't know if he's going to submit him. I guess he could. I'd be a little shocked. But you never know. Figgy, he could land something or he could catch something. But I just feel like more towards Sandhagen decision. Boring as ever, just like every fucking card.
Right on. Well, fuck you all. I hate you all. I'm changing my pick now from Figgy split decision to Figgy fucking club and sub. No, I'm just playing. I love you all dearly. No, man, in all seriousness, thank you very much for joining me and making this stream entertaining. So we'll go around the horn one more time. But we'll go counterclockwise this time. Well, no, actually, Moiz, I know it's late for Moiz. I'll let him go first. Dude, thank you, Moiz, and best of luck to you. Any final words for the people?
Thank you, friends. Wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. Great song by Big Star. Yeah. Let's have fun with this next card, and then it's 3:15 next week, and we won't remember the decision anymore, and JDM destroys this fucking faggot. Let's go.
There he is, Moiz Audio. Dude, thank you for joining, co-hosting as always. Joey DFS, dude, thank you again for faithfully putting out the post on Twitter. I appreciate that. Best of luck to you, and final words for the people.
Anytime, my brother. Yeah, I'm still tempting how many bets I'll actually have on this card. The ones I currently have are just the base of the parlay of Peterson and Robertson and Bolaños to close out my 2-leg planet flag I had for this week, which was Powell from PFL and Bolaños the last leg. That's currently my only bets I currently have, but knowing me, once the takedown line props come out for some fights, I may play through some of them.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, thank you again. Aaron the dog, my dude. Like yes. I said, thank you again for joining me. I appreciate it. And final words for the people.
Yeah, good to be here. I have a play on Jillian submission. I got a Bolaños KO ticket out there. I got a play on Loader money line, and a few other things. But I think it's actually a card I'm interested in watching for the most part. Besides Jeremy Stevens, just welcome back Killer Miller, because Killer Miller's back, guys. She's all the way back. But find me over. I might pop up on the Pup Sports Radio stream tomorrow.
You better.
Oh shit.
We'll see. Yeah, I'll probably pop up over
We
there.
missed that curly hair.
Yeah, it's gotten curlier. Let me tell you, it's Jew throwing. So yeah, I'll probably be over there. But appreciate you having me on as always, man.
Thank you,
Always
man.
good chopping it up with y'all. And yeah, let's get it, Jillian.
Hell yeah. Best of luck, Red. Counselor, if you don't mind, final words, final closing arguments, if you will.
Your Honor, yeah. So fuck Clint. Let's think here. Yeah, Jillian hates you. You're not really a fan. You're a creeper, and you can die in a fire. War Jillian. War me hitting another plus 11,000 whatever bet on the next UFC pay-per-view card that I didn't get to fucking brag about, even though I didn't track it because I'm an asshole on the last UFC pay-per-view. And War Loader beating up on a commie.
Rackham Jimothy. And that will do it. Man, thank y'all so very much. And thank everybody in the chat. I'll do my last little follow-up spiel and put my bets up one last time for the record, man. So I'll drop y'all down. But dude, thanks again.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Well, man, shout out to the homies for joining me on the panel. Everybody in the chat, man. Let me get this right here. All right. There we go. Like you can see there at the bottom. Appreciate y'all stopping through. Smash the like button if you did not do so already. We hit 300 subscribers. The road to 500 continues. Thank y'all for making it happen. And do best of luck, man. Should be. I'm interested in seeing what happens with a couple of these fights. I'm really excited about watching a couple of these. And yeah, it's pretty standard fair fight night card, but those can sometimes be really entertaining when it's all said and done. So we'll see what happens. All right, so one last time. These are my plays for the record. Half unit on Figgy, unit on Marcos. The podcast parlay for me this week, D-Rod and Bo Nickel for some plus money. But yeah, that is my slate. It is, what is it there? 2 units total. Nothing crazy. So we'll see if I'm finally above water. I'm finally in the black for the first time this year, and we're looking to keep that going, man. But yeah, thank y'all again for coming through. The fights start at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be there at Pub Sports Radio. Hope to see y'all there. Shout out to the whole fucking pub, man. Jeff Slaughter, El Jefe. Thank you for everything. And yeah, dude, check out the podcast. The new the Billy took over as producer. Did a bang up job. It's a good episode. Like I said, I'm gonna put that post up about Marcos. And that will be an official track bet for me on Pub Sports Radio. So, yeah, the contest is up, man. Sign up for the contest. Where is that fucking banner? PubSportsRadio.com. Still a cash prize to the winner. Sign up now. It's super fucking easy and free. But, man, big shout out to the Dome, man. Thank you for the support. I know I don't need to ask y'all to subscribe, but smash the like if you don't mind. And yeah, dude, I'll be back next week. Or the next card. I'm pretty sure it's next week. So yeah, I can't remember what it is. It might be, is it 315? 316 something? I can't remember, man. I think there might be a Vegas card in between. I can't remember though. All right, boys. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one, dude. Best of luck. Have a good weekend. Said the fights do start at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Des Moines. It's going down. Best of luck. Y'all are the shit. Just my 2 cents. Catch you on the next one. Peace.